Good evening, Art-Alchemy. I'm sorry I'm bringing you this video on Sunday night for most of you, Sunday evening for some of us. I don't know what it was. On Friday night to wake up Saturday, I guess I slept, like my body slept, but I guess my mind must have slept. I don't know. But I woke up and I just didn't feel right, and I just still kind of drag my feet around. I didn't even go to Walmart and all this stuff, and I was like, and I don't know, I woke up like tired, like super tired, kind of like my body was sore, and I don't exercise or anything. It's weird. But so I remember to do this video. I just didn't remember what was I was gonna do it on, since I had done the Senelier video on Monday because I couldn't help. I mean, on Wednesday because I couldn't help myself. And I'm loving those paints. Can't wait to do them again. But yeah, and then I ate like a really good like a fruit salad that I bought. It was really good, and it was a lot of it. So I ate that for my dinner, early dinner. It was really early it was like 3-ish, and it was sunny yesterday here in Southern California yesterday. Today was not so sunny, but with the change of time was actually good. So I knew we were heading into change of time, so I was like, Sunday is gonna fly. And after this week, I have 5 more days this week coming up for substitute teaching, and then we're gonna go into spring break, so two weeks of break. So I'll probably be making a lot of videos for you guys, so you're gonna see me a lot in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, and let me go back to yesterday. And yeah, so I told my stepfather after I ate my snack, and I was just kind of sitting there watching TV with him, and he was like, oh, it's like 5 or something. I was like, you know what, there's nothing to watch. I feel super tired. I was gonna take a nap prior to me getting like our treats, so I bought him like an ice cream sundae type without the banana thing. And he ate most of it, but he didn't finish it. And I finished all my salad, and it was like super good. And I said, if I don't come out like 7 or 8, like you don't see me come out to do some painting, I'm most likely I probably just slept. Sure enough, I didn't wake up. I didn't even, you guys, I was so tired that I didn't even remember. I remember when I got up and went to the bathroom. I don't remember that on my way to the back to my bed, there's a thermometer for the heat, and I'm okay. But my stepfather, I have to kind of like wear like summer stuff inside my house, because my stepfather has really advanced not arthritis, but yeah, really advanced arthritis. So his body, like, he feels cold when normal body temperature, nobody feels cold. He's like 76, but he looks pretty young because he's a Capricorn like me. So we both look young for our age, but he looks really young. People think that he's in his late 50s, 60 at most, but no, he's 76. So like I didn't remember. All I remember is at 10, like over past 10 o'clock from the old time, I woke up and I was like, who turned on the heater? In my mind, and I'm like, well, my step doesn't know how to turn it on, so I must have done it at some point. And I was like, okay, I don't remember. So I turned it. I waited until like it turned back off, and then I completely shut it down because it was warm night. I felt like it, but for him on his side, is he lives on, like, our house is divided like inside, so he has like almost like a studio space for himself now, and like 3 dogs that sleep, like they have their own little beds. But on his side, so our side is of the house is a lot smaller, so the heat like stays in, right? Plus the sun rotates differently from my side to his side. Anyway, yeah, I woke up for 2.5 hours from the old time, and at 1 a.m. I turned around and I went back to sleep. I slept, you guys. I slept to the new time. I At 5:30 I got up and went to the bathroom again, like to go pee or something. And I went right back to my bed, and I must have slept. I heard my brother come in at 6:30 because he works like he works at Amazon, so it's like evenings into the early AM. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It's Sunday. I'm not watching anything. I was still debating whether or not to make this video or not, so I just slept for a few more hours, and I got myself up at 9 from the new time. And I was like, damn. After that, it flew, but I felt so good. I guess my body needed it. I don't know what it was. Because it's hard for me to, I was like, I slept on Friday to Friday night, but somehow my body, I just woke up really tired on Saturday. I don't know. Yeah. So here we are. And then I remember this evening, I was like, or this afternoon, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Let me make a video because I'm like super excited. I wanted to try this. So as you can remember, this is the watercolor canvas that I bought at Hobby Lobby from Master's Touch. It says it's 100% cotton, but it doesn't say. It says it's premium cotton, but it doesn't say it's 100% cotton. So I'm wondering if it is cotton. I mean, it feels like it. It feels really soft, like softer. And see the line right here. See, here's the front, and it feels like watercolor paper, but it feels like softer, like super soft, like tissue type, like bathroom tissue, like that. But kind of like cotton candy on top, but on the back it's a little bit more raspy, and you could feel like it's a canvas sheet, a watercolor canvas. I've never tried one of these out. If you remember, I bought this over Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, it was the last one, and it was open, and they didn't even want to give me, it was $10.99. It has the price. They didn't even want to give me a discount. But Master's Touch, FYI, on Hobby Lobby, if you go, I guess every other week, it's gonna be like 40% off or something. So they were like, you could bring it back, and I didn't want to, and then we'll give you like $3 off. And I was like, nah, I don't want to. So what I did, I have these stamps that I had bought from Erie Landgraf. I have like 3 sets, and they're watercolor, and I stamped them all over. I'm not gonna do this full sheet with you guys because then I'll be here forever. But look, I hope you can see it. I am due for another permanent ink to like stamp, and it's probably gonna be black because this one's green. I had bought it not for this purpose, for another purpose, like 4 years ago in 2020. So yeah, this was, then it was like $5 and something. Now it's like almost $8 for one. So I'm just gonna get it through Amazon and buy another acrylic, like a wider, so I could stamp wider and bigger sets. But yeah, for now, this is, I hope you guys can see it. I think I could see it on the camera. So yeah, and like this stamp I noticed, and then this one I used it once, I remember, but this one I hadn't used it at all. So this one you see me stamp all the time, and this one, the little tube, this one's a closed tube, and this one's an open tube. So, and then some letter swatches, watercolor, like a little brush. So I kind of mirrored it so you guys can kind of, you know, see it. And because I was gonna do like traditional swatch, but then I'm like, I might want to use this as a cover. So for like a watercolor, like a watercolor, how do you say it? Like a watercolor cover. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do this since I want to do this a little bit fast, since I already told you my story about why I didn't do a video yesterday. These are my Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolor markers. These are the expensive one. I would have known that I was gonna get the other set that it has like a one of that, and the other one like a, this one only has, this is only strictly watercolor marker. So they are light fast and they're pricey. I got them for I think I had some 20% off, but I do believe it was like I got them for 70 something, but because I had $15 or something on Amazon when I returned something, they decided to leave it there, but it was like 80 something. So yeah, I ended up paying like 70, I do believe, but for the full set. But normally they're more expensive than that. Even Lindsay, the fur crafter, I believe we bought them simultaneously. She did a video, and then mine, I like a week and a half later, like I had bought mine because it went on sale, and I had that 50. I didn't know that Amazon was gonna do that, so I was like, might as well get the full set. So yeah. But yeah, the I have not used these in a long time. I do believe last year I didn't even use them at all. I bought them the summer of 2022, I believe, late summer. I remember. But last year, I don't know, like I didn't do a lot of things last year that I wanted to do. So FYI, that's what I'm saying. During the my 2 weeks off, you're probably gonna see another video. So I might even film and then just give you videos, because I think in April I'm gonna be really busy with like substitute teaching. Oh, you guys, and also this Sunday has been very productive. I am so glad. I am so glad that I slept, because I actually have been working from my house. And I'll tell you what. Remember I was telling you that I didn't want to be like a K to 12 teacher, and I was gonna do the counseling. Well, if you believe in dreams, I had this dream that, and this was the second series of dream. Like I guess I have a calling or something, like with teaching. And long time ago, somebody told me that I was gonna become a teacher, and I had really good teachers, and they all along they teachers, which God bless them souls, most of them are in heaven now. They've always wanted me. They always kind of encouraged me to go in that um in that area, and not just for so long. I fought it and fought it. And yeah, it seems like substitute teaching, like it looks from the feedback that I'm getting from the student, they think I'm a seasoned person. Um, and yeah, I was instructional aide 10 years ago, and basically last semester, but not a substitute. And I do like the fact that like nobody tells you anything. You just go in there and you teach. So yeah, and actually it's before it was entry level, the salary now is a lot more than that, plus benefits. And so I was like, you know what, this was second dream. I'm like, I must have a calling. So I decided not to pursue the counselor, because I didn't want to stay in school anyway. I need something fast. I'm already 41. You might think I'm young, but in my mind, I feel like I wasted a lot of time with my career. I could have already been 10 years into teaching. But yeah, I was moving around trying to, because I have a double degree. One is in Spanish, which is foreign cultures and languages, and the other one is in international relations or global politics. But I have a master's in global politics. But for K to 12, I'm trying to get to the fastest. So I guess Spanish is considered now one of those subjects that is in need. So I'm gonna be teaching Spanish, because my degree is already by the CTC, by the California. In California, it's like really hard to be a teacher, even now where they change some laws. Otherwise, if I were to do social science, I have to take the CBS and more time, basically exams. But I don't want to do that, so I just decided to do Spanish, and I like foreign language anyway. It could be a little bit boring, but I'm gonna try to do native speakers, so we could read, and we could do other things. I like to watch movies, like international cinema. It's one of my favorite things. So it won't be as bad as most people think, or I even thought. But I guess now is a good time because a lot of teachers in California and across the nation are actually leaving the field. Yeah, I mean, if you're burned out, whatever, yeah, why not take a break? Why not do something else like counseling, K to 12, or even higher ed counseling? But in higher ed, you don't have that much of a, they'll cut you, which means like you lose your job. Like, even if you have a long tenure, like in my community college at Clark, where I got my associate transfer in Washington, the Washington State, where I lived there for 4 years. My German teacher, before, this was like 10 years ago, I think it was 2013 or 14, shortly after I left the state and graduated and came back to Southern California, he announced that his college was cutting German language, which I found weird. And they were also cutting down on Japanese. Japanese was only being offered as a minor, no longer as a major. And German was just completely being faded out. And he went into the English department. Have he not had an English degree, because he also had like a double degree in both languages, he probably would have had to find something else. So yeah, in college it's a little bit different, but yeah, I'm excited though. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a 10-month. I'm applying for just a credential, single subject credential, and so far I have a lot of things already since I'm already a substitute teacher. So I'm super excited about that. And I actually apply for a residential, which means I'll be tagged with the current teacher, and then I'll actually get paid entry level instead of, which now, substitute teaching is not bad, but I'm a residential as well. So yeah, hopefully I'll stay in my middle school because it's close to my house, but if not, then that's fine. I mean, 10 months is not a long time. So it'll be like, if I start in the summer, I don't know if I'll start in the summer, if I'll be able to make it for the summer, or if not the fall, because that means I have to take next summer off, which I don't want to do. So hopefully they'll start me off in their summer, which I think it starts in like May or late April or something like that. The University of Redlands, that college is it's small, and I like it. It's close to my house, and that reminds me of how UCR used to be a long time ago, 25 years ago. Yeah, when they were trying to recruit people to go there. Now it's a massive college, and obviously one of the 12 UCs in Southern California. But yeah, so I'm excited about that, and yeah, changing my track. I guess at some point I don't want to do another master's in art therapy, because you have to do a lot of things that I don't want to do. Like I said, I've had plenty of schooling, so I don't want to do much anymore. Like small increments will be fine, but maybe at some point one of these schools will have art therapy certificate, and I could do that. But anyway, let's get started. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of what's happening in my life. Ooh. And these are not going to be perfect. I just want to see. I want to color it, because this will serve like a little template. I just want to, and yes, I thought it would be fun, the Faber-Castell, which I haven't not used, like I said, in like well over a year, probably like around a year and a half, if not more. So let me do all the little dots. So now do that one in a different color, so we could blend it. We could learn how to blend, huh? So yeah, these are super soft, and you have to, these type, you have to put them on the side. Otherwise the ink and stuff they would, how do you say it? They dry out. These are super juicy. I love them. I absolutely love them. And apparently they haven't been in the market that long. So yeah, they're a fine art what is it, a fine art medium, I guess. Yeah, and it makes it super easy. I like like my Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils, but sometimes those are hard to blend, and I like to blend them on, like on here. But yeah. Let's see. I wanna try it in orange type. Let's see. So I'm gonna do maybe this. Yeah, maybe this one. This is a little. If you see that I know you're able to see that some of my things are faded. My stamps is because yeah, I need a new stamp. I'm gonna get it black so you guys can see better instead of like green. Like I said, I remember when I bought it, and it was the cheapest. That's why. So yeah, so that's why. But it doesn't bother me because that's, you know, the color, because I mean, it's permanent, so it doesn't bleed. But and you see very little of it once you color it. And later when they dry, and you know, I'm gonna put my Sennelier in here. So that's pretty. So you see, I'm gonna do one of the bigger ones, this ones, and then I'm gonna call it good. Okay. And I'll show you when I'm finished on a short. I'll show you the whole template when I finish. I just wanted to test it out on camera because I hadn't. This was what product that I was wanting to test out on camera. So let me do like a little sky blue. What I like about these markers that and apparently it goes line by line with the Albrecht Dürer watercolor, like the ones that everybody gets. But I find these to be cheaper, so that's what I did, and I'm so glad I did because they're so nice. I absolutely love them. I fell in love when I surprised myself because of that extra discount that I got, you know. If not, I would have paid like $100. But I think it's like 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 10, 20, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27. I think it's 28. 10, 20. Oh yeah, 30 actually. 30. 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. I can't count. Either they're 28 or they're 30. But I do believe they're 30. Yeah, they are 30. I miscounted, you guys. Don't come for me. Just plain. So I hope you guys have been having a productive winter. I am actually tired of acrylic painting this winter. I cannot wait to oil paint. It's like I just cannot. Yeah, I like acrylic, but just to play around. And I feel like I've done a lot of acrylic, even though I haven't. It feels to me like I have, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm over it. I love just my watercolor and oil paint. They're just for me my medium. So yeah, acrylic I only like the heavy body Liquitex. So once I won't be buying too much acrylic paint, like not even I don't know, people like to buy the how do I say it, the like all the latest and greatest. Yeah, I'm definitely not a acrylic. Like I said, I like to use it for fun, but not really for, even though I have done some work on it, I just feel like you have to do too many steps. And with oil, I just found a way to I guess, I mean, it bothers me a little bit, even though I put a medium so it'll dry faster, but it still, even in summer, it still takes a little bit. But I want to use my oil sticks this this summer and do underpainting with that, so that way I don't have to. I want to try this one. Let's see how much it blends. Ooh, I love it. I'm having fun, can you tell? Let's do a yellow, or like a sunshine yellow, and then I think that will be it, you guys. So I hope you are seeing. Look at that. See how bright this color is? It's just like watercolor, but this is a very, like I said, it's a very sought after medium. Let's do this one. Yeah, I didn't know that until like Lindsay the Fur Crafter, and she's been an artist most of her life. She actually said that because of the price, she was like, oh, like, took me a while to get these markers and I've been wanting them forever. Guys, don't ever be like that. If you got the money, if you want something like an art supply that it's high end, just get it. Like, don't wait for other people or whatever. Life is too short for that. I mean, don't go yourself. Like, what I mean is, like, don't wait too long is what I'm saying. Like, because you might, I won't say regret, but yeah, you will regret it. Because it's right. That's why art people and the other people, that's why we buy the stuff, to get some satisfaction, right, out of it. So I decided I'm not gonna be that type of person. So I'm gonna do one more and that's it, because I really like this. This is I want to call it dark chrome yellow 109, almost like a sunshine yellow, huh? Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. What do I say? Yeah, because I actually, believe it or not, I do owe student loans for my master's, but I have a master's at the end of the day. No, I don't regret it. I have an MA and I owe student loans, but they're not charging me. Why? Because I'm always taking classes and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't intend to. I do intend to pay, make a dent on it. That's why I'm becoming like a fully teacher. And what I noticed, guys, that is true. It doesn't matter what degree or whatever. If the field wants you and needs you, they will treat you well and do whatever, you know, it takes in a good way to get you there. So don't ever forget that. I was told that when I was finishing up my degrees. Yeah, but somehow I wanted to just get a lot of education. I'm not sure why. I guess my Sagittarius, I don't know, moon and all that stuff. I like knowledge, I guess. I'm not sure. I find some satisfaction out of it. Must have been because my parents never went to school, believe it or not. They knew a lot about life, but they never went to school. They didn't even know how to read and write. So it's a lesson for you guys. Okay, here's all my things, and we're going on how many minutes? Oh, 29 minutes. So yeah, this definitely, once we hit 30, we're gonna end. Have a good night.